Bringing the invocation this evening for the class of 2013, Morgan Evans.
Will you pray with me? Dear Lord, we come to you thanking you for all the blessings you give us each and every day. We must remember that you are only a prayer away when we meet obstacles, heartbreaks, and challenges. May we be always courageous enough to come to you for help, advice, and support when we need it. Watch over us and guide us as we go into our life's journey. We ask all this in your name. Amen.
Tonight's welcome will be brought to you by Miss Kylie Bennett.
Howdy. Good evening and welcome family, friends, and guests to the class of 2013 graduation. Our time here at Riesel High School will forever be etched in my heart. The many opportunities we are given both inside and outside of the classroom contributed to our growth as students and individuals. It was here, under the guidance of supportive teachers, that we became aware of issues, realities, and perspectives that shaped who we are today. I would like to express a heartfelt thank you to all of the teachers who have taught us and for their endless support, patience, and guidance. We owe you a debt of gratitude for guiding us throughout our years at this school and for sharing your fountain of knowledge with all of us. I would also like to thank all of the parents for their love and support throughout the years. You never gave up on us and always pushed us to go the extra mile. Thank you for taking care of us and getting us ready to take on the real world. To my fellow classmates, this is it. We spent all these years together and have created memories that will last a lifetime. We're grown-ups now, and as we start the next chapter of our lives, we will have to make our own decisions and fend for ourselves. I believe that these past years at Riesel has helped us learn how to do that. I just wanted to say thank you for the friendships and the memories. Good luck, and remember, every moment counts, and keep all your doors open. Congratulations, class of 2013. We did it. God bless and gig 'em.
Tonight's salutatory address will be brought to you by Mr. Brady Baker.
Good evening. We are here tonight to celebrate the end of an era and the beginning of a new one. We are lucky enough to be faced with the difficult task of adjusting to a free high school life to the real world. After tonight, the guardrails of life come down and we have to take on the real world with more responsibilities, more pressure, and even more stress. Even though right now the real world does not seem very appealing, I know that with hard work and perseverance, it will pay off in the end. Throughout my life, I have relied on doing things that make me happy. For me, this has worked out very well. Don't let others dictate your happiness and well-being. Live your life to the fullest with no regrets. Live in the place you want to live, marry the person whom you truly love, work at the job which you enjoy. Give yourself plenty of reasons to wake up in the morning. Throughout my school career, I met some great people. Since I can't name all of them, I will name a few, starting in 2nd grade. I feel honored to be one of Mrs. Foster's last group she taught before she retired. By taking her timed math quizzes, I created my mathematical skills. In 5th grade, I took Mrs. Wyatt's math class, and I remember her telling me that Mr. Wyatt will be happy to have me and how good that made me feel. And of course, my 8th grade year, I was in Mr. Wyatt's class. I can remember being very scared and intimidated my first year. My freshman year, I met Mr. West. His history class challenged me just as much as Mr. Wyatt's math class did. I remember our end of the year final, and we had to literally know every state and capital in the world. I memorized 190 states and capitals, and there were only 50 questions on the test. I was mixed with extreme happiness and frustration, considering all the study that I've done. Of course, I can't leave out Mrs. Drews my junior year. Her class was hard if you didn't study. She even made me not like cats at all for a short period. But contrary to popular belief, I did like her class. It was very challenging but rewarding in the end. My senior year, I got Mr. Roberts' good class, aquatic science. Out of chemistry and physics, I actually enjoyed this class the most. Lastly, Mr. Wyatt. I spent 5 years in his class, and every year has been more challenging, but that pushed me to work even harder and help create an actual study habit. Out of all my teachers, I have had the best connections with him. Thank you all that taught me. Thank you for pushing me. Finally, I would like to thank my dad for pushing me to make good grades, my mom for keeping me sane, and Andrew for helping me understand math better. As an ending to this longer than expected speech, I would like to repeat from earlier to everyone. Do what makes you happy. Live life to the fullest. Laugh more and love more. Thank you.
Tonight's valedictory address will be given by Andrew Mora.
All right. Good evening. For a few months, I've been thinking about the different ways to start this speech, and I've had a few interesting ideas. Brady and I were going to come up here and just say 2 words each and sit down. I've thought about standing up here saying 4 letters, and that'd be it. Mr. Robert had the great idea, which I thought was really funny, that I should say this whole thing in Spanish. A couple of weeks ago, Miss English told me something that I never thought of. She told me that no one really remembers the speeches given, good or bad ones. The only thing most people remember is that they made it to this night. But thanks to technology, we will be able to remember and relive this night forever. For the past month, I really kept hearing the saying, how do you want to be remembered? The key word there being remember. High school is about making memories. The things we will remember will be the late night football games, all the band, ag, and UIO trips, and all the different sports we played, and how we did in each one. Most importantly, we'll remember the friends we made. We'll remember how hard or easy the coaches and teachers were. We might remember all the devastations that have happened during our last year. We might remember all the inside jokes between very close friends. Good or bad, high school was a place to make memories that will last a lifetime. To the underclassmen, I would like to tell you all to make memories that are worth keeping. I want to say thank you to all the family members that are here that support us. I want to say thank you to the teachers for everything they have done for us in and out of the classroom. To my classmates, I want to wish you a good luck in whatever it is you decide to do. Thank you.
Presenting awards and scholarships will be Counselor Ms. Joellen Dunlap.
This is my favorite part of the night, by the way. The first award tonight goes to this is the State of Texas Honor Graduate Certificate. It goes to our valedictorian, and it goes to the highest ranking student, and what is attached to this award is a year tuition at any state college in the state of Texas. This award tonight goes to Andrew Mora. McLennan Community College each year gives 5 scholarships. They give scholarships to the top 5 students in the senior class. That is for 2 years, 2 calendar years. I can't talk tonight. 2 calendar years of tuition at McLennan Community College. Tonight, those awards go to Andrew Mora, Brady Baker, Kylie Bennett, Emily Pankinen, and Morgan Evans. Tonight, Sandy Creek Energy Station Scholarship is funded by the owners of Sandy Creek Energy Station, LS Power, Brazos Electric, and the Lower Colorado River Authority. The scholarship was started as a way for the owners of the plant to give back to the community and to the young people of Riesel High School. We were able to meet with numerous deserving candidates and selected 5 scholarship recipients this year. The owners of the plant congratulate all graduates of the Riesel High School class of 2013 and wish them the best in their future endeavors. Tonight's Sandy Creek Energy Scholarship recipients are Braxton Stefka, Ashley Hickerson, London Merritt, Cooper Crum, and Jolene Curtis. I might mention that the Sandy Creek Energy Station Scholarship is for $1,000 a semester for their first 2 years in school. So it's a total of a $4,000 scholarship. The Callie Tullis Memorial Scholarship was established last year in memory of Callie Tullis, a 2007 Riesel High School graduate. For those of you who knew Callie, you were blessed because she was an angel on earth. For those of you who did not know her, you will be blessed because she's one of God's angels. In her short 23 years, she was a very caring young lady who loved all with all her heart and made everyone else feel loved. She was a Christian who exemplified her love for the Lord in the way she treated people and the way she lived her life. Therefore, the second 2 recipients of the scholarship, 3 in the amount, as I'll tell you the amounts as I tell you who won them, are very deserving young people. The first one, for a scholarship of $2,500, goes to Paige Marshall. Next, in the amount of $1,500, the scholarship goes to Ashley Hickerson. And the last Callie Tullis Memorial Scholarship for 2013, in the amount of $1,000, goes to Kylie Bennett. The Brooke Hall Memorial Scholarship Fund is proud to be able to award 5 $700 scholarships. The Brooke Hall Scholarship is awarded each year to students who display the qualities that Brooke Hall exhibited as a student at Riesel High School. She was a young woman who lived life to the fullest and strived for success in every aspect of her life. Brooke was an excellent student and an excellent athlete. She truly represented the best that Riesel had to offer. Hard work, dedication, determination, and integrity. It is with great pleasure that the Hall family, David, Cheryl, and Lauren, present this year's Brooke Hall Memorial Scholarship winners. They are Brady Baker, Kylie Bennett, Ashley Hickerson, Emily Pankinen, and Logan Warnett. The George Meyer Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of George Meyer. He was a man who loved spending time with his family and worked hard to support them. He and his wife, Vicki, had 5 children that graduated from Riesel, and he rarely missed any event that they were involved in. He spent many hours at Riesel supporting and encouraging his children and grandchildren. He was a member for many years of the Riesel School Board. He had a big heart and enjoyed helping others. We know that he would be honored that we are helping Riesel kids in his memory. This year, we know that as he looks down on us, he is honored that we are helping Riesel kids in his memory. This year's recipient of the George Meyer Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 are Amber Skinner, and Ryan Beatty. Several years ago, the Friends of L.W. Dietrich established Bubba Fest. And through the funds that were created through Bubba Fest, they created a scholarship called the L.W. Dietrich Jr. Memorial Scholarship in his memory. This year's recipient, this year's Riesel High School, they give scholarships not only at Riesel but also at Mart and Axtell. This year's Riesel recipient of the L.W. Dietrich Jr. Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 is Kylie Bennett. Kylie, you just stay. Just stay up here because also the family of Tyson Ives, and I don't know if you've ever heard of the Tyson Ives Memorial Basketball Tournament, that they give in Mart and Riesel each year in memory of Tyson Ives, who is the son of Terry Ives. They give scholarships also in Riesel and Mart. This year's recipient of the Tyson Ives Memorial Scholarship is Kylie Bennett. The Riesel PTA is an organization that raises money to support the students and faculty of Riesel ISD. Through the annual fundraisers such as Pancake Breakfast and Bingo Night, the PTA is able to raise enough money to thank teachers during the Teacher Appreciation Week, host the DARE program, provide the end of the school year luncheon for teachers, and finally, and what we're here for tonight, honor 5 graduating seniors with scholarships. With the support of the Riesel community and the staff of Riesel ISD, the PTA would not be able to honor these seniors tonight, each with a $500 scholarship. At this time, when I call your name, will you please come and accept your certificate and remain up here until all are awarded. Kylie Bennett. Ryan Beatty. Jolene Curtis. Emily Pankinen. And Shelby Uran. Each year, the Riesel High School Band gives a $500 scholarship to its senior band members who are going to continue their education after high school. This year, the Riesel Band Boosters scholarships in the amount of $500 go to Jolene Curtis, Andrew Mora, and Haskell Oliver. The Riesel Athletic Booster Club is an organization that supports the athletic program and the student athlete on and off the field of play. All of the membership dues go to the scholarship. This year, the Booster Club is proud to present 3 $500 scholarships to deserving seniors. Those scholarships go to Mackenzie Lowry, Ashley Hickerson, and Kylie Bennett. The National Honor Society membership is an honor bestowed upon students upon a student based on outstanding scholarship, character, leadership, and service. In 2010, the Riesel chapter of the National Honor Society began to give scholarships to its members in which these qualities shined very bright. In order to raise money for the scholarship fund, the chapter held the Miss Indian Maiden beauty pageant, and thanks to the donations of all the patrons at the pageant, 2 scholarships will be given tonight in the amount of $425 each. Those recipients are Kylie Bennett and Haskell Oliver. The National Honor Society would also like to recognize all the graduates who are wearing red cords tonight. If you will stand up, if you have a red cord on tonight, each of these seniors donated blood or had someone who donated blood on their behalf during the fall and spring blood drives. The spring blood drive brought in the most units in the history of Riesel with 69 units, potentially saving 207 lives. Thank you to all the seniors and those that donated in their behalf. Thank you. The Riesel Alumni Association is proud to be able to offer scholarships this year to 2 very deserving Riesel Indians. On behalf of the Riesel alumni everywhere, we want to say congratulations on a job well done and the best of luck as you embark on the next phase of your life journey. Being a Riesel Indian is something to be proud of. And the life lessons you have learned in your time here will go with you wherever you go, whatever you choose to do. Honesty, integrity, hard work, loyalty. These are just a few of the traits that we hope you have taken away from you at with your time at Riesel ISD. Remember, once an Indian, always an Indian. The following are the recipients of the Riesel Alumni Scholarships: Emily Pankinen and Kylie Bennett. The next scholarship is a scholarship that I've been real excited about this spring. Back several months ago, I got a call from a lady who said, this is our 50th anniversary, our 50th year since we've been out of school. The class of 1963 would like to give back to the community. So in celebration of their 50th anniversary at Riesel High School, of their graduation from Riesel High School, we have members of the class of 1963 here tonight. I'd like to ask them, first of all, to stand up so we can acknowledge you tonight. I think that's once an Indian, always an Indian, don't you think? In celebration of the 50th anniversary of the Riesel High School class of 1963, including those in memory, they would like to give back to their school by giving an $1,800 scholarship to a deserving member of the class of 2013. Because their education experience at Riesel High School and the values gained from a small, supportive town with a strong sense of community, I'm sorry, it gets to me every time. They give recognition to the teachers, staff, and community leaders and would like to pay it forward, hoping that someday these graduates might turn around and do the same thing for future generations and future graduates of Riesel High School. The 1963 classmates have selected Cooper Crum for their scholarship this year. The Riesel Lions Club was chartered in 1947 as a community service organization club. The Marcus E. Judd Scholarship was started in 1968, and later a second scholarship was started in memory of Norman S. White. Both of these men's roles in the Riesel community are honored for their leadership. The proceeds from the Riesel Fair help fund these scholarships each year. The recipients of the Norman S. White and the Marcus E. Judd Scholarship are in the amount of $500 are Braxton Stefka, and Emily Pankinen. The Riesel Masonic Lodge 835. From the time of the Republic of Texas to the present, the Masonic fraternity has supported public education. In pioneer times, the community's first school often met in a Masonic building. President of the Republic of Texas and Freemason Mirabeau Lamar is honored as the father of our free public schools. The first principal of Riesel School, 2 of the founding school board members, and 2 of the original teachers were members of the Riesel Lodge. In 1930, the lodge donated and planted trees around the old schoolyard. Since 1951, the Lodge has promoted Public School Week and donated prizes for the school's open house events. Riesel's elementary school is on land donated by the Foster family and named for Dr. James D. Foster, a former teacher and the patriarch of 4 generations of Riesel Masons. In recent years, the Lodge has provided scholarships for local students. So tonight, the Riesel Lodge number 835 is honored to present the Mirabeau Lamar Award to Stephen Foster. The McLennan County Farm Bureau, with Mark Scott as their representative, is here tonight to present a scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to Emily Pankinen. Each year, Navasota Valley Electric Co-op gives a scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to a worthy recipient of our graduating class. This year's Navasota Valley Electric Co-op scholarship winner is Brady Baker. Riesel Ag Boosters each year gives a scholarship, and this year in the amount of $500. The Riesel Ag Booster Scholarship goes to Kylie Bennett. Congratulations, seniors, on a successful year. The Save the Riesel Trophies Committee has found homes for many trophies and accepted donations for the scholarship. Based on the essays submitted on pride and tradition, the Riesel Indian Trophy Committee would like to present Jolene Curtis a scholarship. We hope you all remember your pride and tradition in being a Riesel Indian, and once again, once an Indian, always an Indian. Several years ago, a scholarship fund was established, and it's called the Abel Riesberg Scholarship, and he designated in his will that his scholarship be given to the second highest ranking student in the class and the second highest science student in the class. The amount is yet to be determined, but the second highest ranked student in the class and the second highest science student is the same person, Brady Baker, Abel Riesberg Scholarship. And finally, you thought I was never going to get finished, but I really am. Several years ago, the Riesel ISD began the Riesel ISD Memorial Scholarship as a way of honoring those who are near and dear to the hearts of the Riesel ISD family. This year, we are proud to be able to give 4 $500 scholarships in memory of the following people that we have lost this past year: Lydia Dietrich, Angela Hoffman, Christina Harding, Lavone Shaw, and Oscar Dietrich, Bob Wilson, and my mind is all of a sudden blank. Henry Winkleman, I apologize for that. And Henry Winkleman. This year's recipients, and let me let you know that these recipients are voted on by the faculty and staff at Riesel ISD. This year's recipients are Haskell Oliver, Kylie Bennett, Ashley Hickerson, and Jolene Curtis. And finally, I want to recognize students who have gotten scholarships that have already been presented to them that we did not present tonight. As I call your names, just stand up and I will read the scholarships that you have received so far. Brady Baker. Brady has received the Baylor University Provost Gold Scholarship in the amount of $34,000. Kylie Bennett. Kylie has received the Burton Lawless FCA Scholarship in the amount of $250. The Bill Collier Mid-Tex Farm and Ranch Scholarship in the amount of $500. The McLennan County Junior Livestock Show Scholarship in the amount of $500. The McLennan County Go Texan in the amount of $1,000. The State Fair of Texas Scholarship in the amount of $5,000. The National FFA Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. The Smokies Academic All-Star in the amount of $500. The Waco McLennan County Aggie Moms in the amount of $500. The State of Texas Top 10% in the amount of $1,500. The Texas A&M Work Study in the amount of $1,700. The Tractor Supply Growing Scholars Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. And the Texas FFA, which the amount has not been determined, but it is the amount of up to $18,000, and it will be announced next week. Good job, Kylie. Cooper Crum. Cooper received the Hallsburg PTA Scholarship in the amount of $500 and the McLennan County Junior Livestock Show Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Jolene Curtis received the Baylor University Merit Scholarship in the amount of $20,000. Curtis Evans received the Go Texan Vicky Maxwell Scholarship in the amount of $1,500, the McLennan County Junior Livestock Show Scholarship in the amount of $500, and the NAPIC Scholarship in the amount of $500. Morgan Evans received the Go Texan Tom Slaughter Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,500, the McLennan County Junior Livestock Show Scholarship for $500, the NAPIC Scholarship for $500. Stephen Foster. Stephen received the Texas Vegetation Management Association Scholarship in the amount of $1,500. Ashley Hickerson received the Serve Scholarship to LeTourneau University for $3,000, the Dean Scholarship to LeTourneau University for $10,000, the Trustees Scholarship to LeTourneau University for $7,060, and each of these scholarships are renewable yearly. Good job, Ashley. Mackenzie Lowry received the Heart of Texas Fair Scholarship in the amount of $250. Emily Pankinen received the Blackland Income Growth Scholarship for $1,000. The McLennan County Junior Livestock Show Scholarship in the amount of $500. The Kennedy Busby Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500. The Texas Extension Education Association Gerald E. Zoomer Scholarship for $1,000. The McLennan County Go Texan Don Bayer Scholarship for $1,500. The McLennan County Extension Education Association for $300. The State Fair of Texas Youth Livestock Scholarship for $1,250 renewable for 4 years, which totals $5,000. the Heart of Texas Scholar Award through the Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo for $1,500, and the Texas 4-H Opportunity Scholarship in the amount of up to $18,000, the amount to be announced next week at the Texas 4-H Roundup. Congratulations, all of you.
Performing their last concert will be the seniors from 2013 with their special music, Crest of Nobility.
Will the class of 2013 please rise? By the power vested in me by the state of Texas, the Texas Education Agency, and the Riesel ISD Board of Trustees, I hereby certify that these 44 12th graders have fulfilled the requirements for graduation from Riesel High School and are hereby eligible to receive their diplomas.
Shelby K. Urin. Dylan Joseph Person. Cooper Don Crum. Jonathan Keith Heffelfinger. Ashley Nicole Hickerson. Morgan Ann Evans. Kylie Christian Bennett. Andrew Mora. Brady Lee Baker. Emily Nicole Pankanine. Curtis Dean Evans. Braxton Bryant Stefka. Owen A.J. Massengale. Stephen Douglas Foster. Haskell Wayne Oliver. Jolene Nicole Curtis. Dustin Michael Scott. Emily Elizabeth Brown. Logan Ray Warnett. Carlton Michael Hollister. Matthew Alvin Tate. Austin Lee Tollison. Brett Thomas Barnes. Cheyenne Marie Faircloth. Colton Devin Frazier. Jeb Lane Marcotte. Richard Wayne Bolton. Jeremy Brandon Alaniz. Mackenzie Lynn Lowry. Kaylee Danae Warren. Paige Brienne Marshall. Auburn Maine Ryan. Joseph Henry Reddick. Darian Lamar Holloway. Andrew William Dosser. Devin Lee Johnson. Alicia Natavier Nicole Campbell. Matthew Lee Fleshire. Jeffrey Clay Hilton. Ryan Alex Beatty. London Liddell Merritt. Regan Lane Taylor. Amber Renee Skinner. Luke Garrett Montgomery. I'm going to ask if everyone will please stand for the singing of the school song. Bringing tonight's benediction will be Miss Emily Pankeny.
Please bow your heads and pray with me. Dear Heavenly Father, as we leave tonight for the first time as graduates, allow us to treasure memories, as this is probably the last time we will be together as a class. Forget heartaches because they will only hinder us, and remember knowledge that we have obtained, for it makes us who we are. Remind us that you have a plan for our next chapters in our life, to dream big and worry little. I ask that you, Lord, watch over everyone as we travel tonight, and to guide the Riesel High School class of 2013 into the future you have planned for us. Amen.
When the night is over, change will come. Familiar faces will be gone, and tomorrow some will hold on to the past. But now we are one and we are free to become the best in life and live our dreams. Eagle
Riesel High School class of 2013.